India Budget 2026-27 explained. Full breakdown and key highlights. Discover the major announcements and breakdown of India's Union Budget 2026-27, including tax changes, spending priorities, infrastructure investment, sectoral pushes, reforms, and what it means for citizens and businesses. Introduction. On 1 February 2026, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman presented India's Union Budget for the financial year 2026-27 in Parliament, focusing on economic growth, fiscal discipline, infrastructure development, reforms, and support for strategic sectors. 1. Core priorities of Budget 2026: economic growth and fiscal discipline. The government aimed at balancing growth with fiscal prudence, maintaining a focus on long-term investment while keeping deficits under control. Infrastructure and connectivity push. A major highlight of Budget 2026 was a record increase in infrastructure spending, with public capital expenditure reaching Rs 12.2 lakh crore. This is aimed at boosting jobs, trade, logistics, and domestic industry. Strategic reforms and sectoral support. The budget included targeted reforms for manufacturing, MSMEs, services, education, healthcare, agriculture, and technology sectors. 2. Big budget numbers and allocations infrastructure. Investments. Rs 12.2 lakh crores for infrastructure, the highest ever, to accelerate economic growth. This covers roads, railways, waterways, logistics, and urban development. Infrastructure projects. Announced 7 high-speed rail corridors connecting major cities, boosting mobility and regional development. Dedicated freight corridor, Dankuni, Suratir, to strengthen logistics. The Economic Times. 20 national waterways to improve inland shipping and trade logistics. ET Now. State support. Increased 50-year interest-free loans to states for capital projects, Rs 185 trillion. Easing state borrowing pressures. 3. Tax and compliance. Changes. No major tax slab changes. Income tax slabs remain unchanged, providing stability for salaried individuals. Hindustan Times. Easier compliance for taxpayers. Extended deadlines for filing revising returns. Simplified TDS TCS processes. Lower tax collection at source, TCS, on overseas education, medical expenses, and travel. Now just 2% under the liberalized remittance scheme. IND money. Tax measures for businesses. Some customs duty relief and focused tax policies to support exports and critical sectors. Business standard. 4. Focus on manufacturing and strategic industries. The budget pushes India's manufacturing capacity through multiple initiatives. Key initiatives. India Semiconductor Mission 2.0 with Rs 1,000 crore outlay to build chip supply chains. Outlook business. Rare earth corridors in multiple states to secure critical minerals essential for technology and defense production. Business standard. Chemical parks, electronics components schemes, and textile expansion programs to scale high-value production. The week. These moves aim to reduce import dependence and improve global competitiveness. 5. MSMEs, startups, and services sector credit and growth support. Rs 10,000 crore SME growth fund to boost small business expansion. Outlook business. Mandatory use of TREDS platforms by government agencies to enhance MSME liquidity. IND money, services and skills development. Funding for healthcare workforce training, education to employment initiatives, and design and creative sectors. The Economic Times. 6. Agriculture and rural focus. The budget shifts agriculture support toward productivity and value chain development, including improved reservoir systems and fishery value chains. The Economic Times. A big new initiative called Bharat Vistar uses AI tools to provide farmers localized guidance to improve productivity and sustainability. 7. Reforms and financial sector measures. Financial market reforms. Innovations in bond markets, municipal bonds, incentives, and modernization of financial regulation frameworks. Green and energy initiatives. A T1,000 crore carbon capture fund to support clean energy transitions. NDTV profit. Regulatory reforms in duties to support solar and battery sectors. IND money. 8. What this budget means for you. For individuals, stable tax structure and easier compliance. No slab changes. Predictable budgeting for households. GST, TCS relief on travel, education, and healthcare abroad. IND money. For businesses, strong infrastructure and manufacturing push. MSME liquidity and credit support. Customs duty and export support for select sectors. Business standard. For investors, infrastructure and strategic sectors like semiconductors, logistics, railways, and rare earth materials may present long term opportunities. Financial market reforms may deepen capital markets and bond liquidity. NDTV profit. Conclusion. The Union Budget 2026 to 27 lays out a growth led yet fiscally prudent roadmap focused on infrastructure, manufacturing, MSME expansion, and regulatory reforms. It maintains stability for everyday taxpayers while strengthening India's industrial and strategic foundations. Whether you're a salaried individual, small business owner, or long term investor, this budget sets the stage for India's next phase of economic growth. Hindustan Times.